Higher utility and manpower costs have pushed up the price of fresh fish from Malaysia and Indonesia. Prices have increased by about 20% so far this year. Higher costs have also eroded profits for fishmongers. With the monsoon season approaching, fresh fish could cost even more. Fish sellers say higher prices could last until Chinese New Year. Heidi Ng with more.
These batang fish, or Spanish mackerel chunks, go for between $20 and $25 per kilogram. 2 months ago, they cost $5 less. Mr. Lee Yithuat deals with about 700 kilograms of fish monthly at Tekka Market. His business is affected by the higher costs.
Customer about 5 to 10% less, but no choice. Now the economy also said not very good. So everyone will buy more or less, buy a bit, don't buy a lot. Sometimes we told them the price, so expensive. I don't eat today. So I eat some other small fish, cheaper.
Mr. Lee used to clear his daily fish stock by about 4 or 5 p.m. But these days, he still has about 10% of the stock remaining at 7 p.m. Fresh fish prices started rising since the start of the year. A dwindling catch from commercial fishing has made the situation worse.
Then fishermen, they now tend to get less fish also. There's less fish in the sea nowadays, getting less and less, You can see quite obvious.
Here at the Geylang Serai market, fishmongers tell me that they've been placing fewer orders for more expensive varieties like the red snapper that can cost around $12 per kilogram. Instead, they've been placing more orders for the cheaper varieties like the Indian mackerel that cost around $7 per kilogram.
And consumers may have a smaller selection at the market with the looming monsoon season.
A lot of times the fishermen cannot go out into the sea because it's too dangerous. And what that means is that we very often suffer from out of stock because we don't keep our supply overnight. If the rainy season persists, we're experiencing global warming, weather is really unstable. So if it does persist, then we do expect prices to go up, I think potentially by another 10 to 15%, probably over the next 2 months.
The Punggol Fish Merchants Association says as the monsoon approaches, the higher premium on fish of around 20% is expected, and consumers must be prepared to pay more. But as Indonesia cuts fuel subsidies, it could make matters worse.
Maybe we are seeing at least a 15 to 20% increment of prices. If we are talking about coming in from Indonesia, if there's this market demand for this fish and there's little supply, of course, the price will surge. Now, this is quite difficult to predict harvest. Maybe due to global warming, it's quite hard to predict fishes right now.
Still, he's taking comfort in the stronger Singapore dollar, which will cushion some of the higher prices of fish imported from overseas.